Well, we got liftoff. Not quite. Well, finally, we're in it and we're comfortable. So that's Andy in front of us, and we're heading for that camera which is sitting on the, what's the name? If Andy comes towards us, then we need to fly to the right because he has right of way. He's on a BGD today. It's an old wing of his. It's a firm favourite of his. So he's looking at me, trying to work out what I'm doing. If I just get a little bit more height. There we go. There we go, coming straight for you. Why walk when you can fly? Hey! Wings all right. see whether we can make it to Sheringham. A little bit of speed bar. So what's happening now, I'm changing the angle of the attack of the wing and I'm flying much faster. I'll be catching up Leslie in front of me. This is a super fast wing, you can see I'm catching him already. Let's just see whether we can go a little faster. It's kind of nearly full bar. Leslie, behind ya. I'm going to turn around because I'm too close to him. If he turns around, I'll fly into him. So we'll just get a bit more height as well. Speed on and catch him slowly. Nice and beautiful air today. No white horses. Fantastic clean wind. Just makes us feel very confident. When it's white caps, then you get bumpiness, and it really isn't very pleasant. You can see we're losing height because the height of the cliff is not as high here, and in fact we may struggle to go over that area there where there's no cliff. So we're trying to get a bit of height here so that we can make the gap basically. Once I get to the gap, then I'll speed the wing up so that I can get over it quickly and hopefully not lose too much height. But I've got some decent height here. As you can see, Leslie in front of me is really getting lower, but that's well within the normal flying margin. So as soon as he picks up that cliff there, he'll start rising. Watch now, about now he'll start rising. Watch. Okay, there he goes, starts going up. Okay, I'm heading for the same piece of cliff as he's just flown, and you can see it's slowly rising, and actually I'm also coming down, so it may be deceptive. But I've made it over higher than he did because I'm flying over these cliffs and he didn't. But we have to be very careful. There's a very nice looking bird there. Look at that. It's a kite. There's another flat piece over there just before the bump, which is the golf course. Yeah. We had the same situation over the golf course with no cliffs. So we have to get as much height as we can so that we can fly over them. I'm a little bit too far back, so I'm leaning left to give my risers a little bit more attack into the wind, and you can see now I'm coming back slowly. Okay. So we have right of way. That orange glider has got to fly out when we get to him. That's AD. He does not have a pilot's license, so we really have to be a bit careful. So you can see that Leslie's trying to gain some height so that he doesn't have to go too far out. He's not going far enough out, in my opinion. He is now. He's probably far enough out at the moment, which is great. But I have a problem. I'm catching Leslie again, see if I can slow things down. It is a problem when you've got a much faster glider than him. He's going to turn. So I may get a little bump from his turbulence from his wing. I didn't get any, so I'm going to hit the speed bar here and see whether we can't get a little bit of speed, get over. You can see my speed has risen straight away. I'll be able to get a lot of height over that bump there because of the height of the cliff. And just to get some more speed. So I didn't like to put too much speed here because I'm going to get close to that cliff. Coming at ya! I'm coming at ya! So this will give us lift and we'll get right over this bump. Can you see that? So it's kind of scary flying towards a cliff, but once you've got the knowledge that you're going to get the lift, which you can see I'm getting now because of that higher cliff, then it's not a problem. So I always thought this was Beast and Bump, but Beast and Bump is further on. I think that's Beast and Bump over the top of this bump. I think it's slightly taller than the golf course bump. So we'll fly over a little bit of Sheringham just to give you a view from up there, and then I'll head back. They've got a red ensign on the golf course. I had a little accident here once. Cut off the side of my wing on one of those one of the light posts there. Flew directly into that green bush just the other side of the sort of hut next to the lake, the pond, and the thing saved me completely. Didn't hurt myself at all, but the wing was destroyed. So again, I'm catching up to this guy because I have a faster wing, and it's a bit of a problem. So I think I'll turn around now. You had a good view of Sheringham. I don't want to get too low because this is the first time in this pod, and it's a bit difficult to get out of, so we'll head back. There we go. Nice view of Sheringham, and I don't know who this is coming towards me. He's got plenty of lift. So because the wind's off to the west of it, the return trip will be a bit slower, but there's a nice view of the golf course. Oh, then they have a bit of a driving range there too, I didn't realise that. So, how's about that? Isn't that fantastic? Oh, there's the train. The steam train's coming back with all its, in all its glory. See whether we can get some decent pictures of it. Getting a bit of the speed. Maybe it's not accelerating. Guys having a nice day out on the golf course. Nice walk. Oh, there's the steam train going away from us, that's why. It's going to Weybourne. Isn't that fabulous? Look at that view. See if we can get you a better view. There we go. gaining quite a lot of height there because of the height of the cliff. So let's just have a little bit of speed bar and see whether we can get back a bit faster. You can see that we've flown all the way from the house over there. There are a couple of paragliders. Oh, there's 4 of them, 5 of them in the air. What a fantastic day for flying. Getting some real height here. Wow. Look at that. Okay, there's definitely now, I can feel us dropping. I don't have a vario with me, but I can feel it. Because there's just no cliff below us, so there's very little lift, and I'm just basically gliding. The glide ratio of this thing is about 9 to 1, so for every kilometre up or every mile up I can fly 9. I mean, that's absolutely ideal conditions. As you can see, I'm probably not even going to make 2 kilometers at this rate. It's Rimsky. Weybourne. Beautiful, beautiful Norfolk. Looks like it could be Andy, but that wing is far too new for him. It's Lenny! Ian! Oh, Ian! Okay, back to the cliff. We'll be losing height. How are we doing? Why walk when you can fly? Back to the house. See whether I can top land. Hold on the brakes and come steadily down. There's that bird again. Wow, just sitting there like it's nailed to a post or something, you know. No, I'm going to the beach. Oh, let's try once more. What do you think? Well, take it easy. What do you think? we go. See whether we can keep it up. Come on, stay up. There we go. Nice one, Mr. Ball. Not bad. That was a superb flight. Lovely. Really enjoyed that.